Hey, what's going on, guys? The Langbanger. I have a new profile. I wanted to go over a Tribute Lockdown deck. I'm a very avid fan of Monarchs, but Monarchs are very prone to breaking, especially since they got hit on the ban list a couple of lists ago. So what I decided to do was simply just focus in on dropping one tribute monsters and locking the opponent down and basically just controlling the game. It'll make more sense once you see the list itself. So let's just hop right into it. So you have 3 Vanity Fiend, you have 3 Majesty Fiend. Here's where it gets a little different. 3 Morphage Sloth. So if you read this card, the monster effect, neither player can special summon monsters from their extra deck except for Morphage monsters. So it is another domain. If your opponent were to get rid of your domain, then you have another domain. It's actually pretty neat to have this and domain, because then with that, they are going to have to out the domain or the sloth and or have answers to both. If they do get rid of the sloth, which I'd say there's probably less monster outs than spell outs, then it's going to be a little tougher. It's a really neat card. I feel like it's underlooked. You have 3 Kurez. Kurez, it will allow you just to draw cards. It's putting a tribute on the board. This will make more sense as I go further into the profile, but I don't think any of these ideas are really new per se. I just really haven't seen the sloth. You have 2 Blackwing Gofu. So this is really neat. One, it gives you tribute fodder, and then additionally you can tribute for Kurez, pop the tokens, draw 2. So that's really neat right there. Then you have 1 Caius, you have 1 Maxi, and then you have 1 Performer Pal Hip Hippo. So no sense in reading the effect. It's something that you cannot pull off based on just the monsters that I'm using. But that will make more sense here in a second. So then you have 3 Domain of the True Monarchs, you have 3 Soul Exchange, you have 3 Super Hippo Carnival. So here's where you get to summon that hippo from your hand, deck, or graveyard. And then you get to special summon as many hippo tokens as possible. And they cannot be tributed. And monsters your opponent controls cannot target monsters for attacks for the rest of the turn except for tokens. So this is another thing. You can just play this. You can tribute for Kurez, pop 2 tokens, and draw 2. So that's really neat stuff there. And then also, if you really need it, you can have this sad and then just eat up attacks. But another card, this is new. This is out of Circuit Breaker. But essentially, what you can do up to twice per turn, you can summon a token your side of the field. You can't special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of the turn. Doesn't matter. So it's just really good stuff. And then your opponent gets a token during the end phase of your. It's just really neat because anyone will be able to tell you that tributes or like monarchs, whatever way you want to look at this, it struggles with having tribute fodder. There could be a lot of times where you have tributes in your hand, but then you don't have ways to bring it out, or vice versa. So I tried to fix that. Monarchs, when the regular monarch build is flowing the way that it should, it's very, very good. But the fact that Stormforth is at 1 and Pantheism is at 1, and there could be chances that you open multiple squires, and it's kind of sloppy. You have 2 desires, you have 2 duality, you have 1 shuffle reborn. Basically, if you just have some monster in the graveyard that can be special summoned, it just gives you another way to tribute summon. That could probably be taken out if you want, but I think it's cool. 1 March of the Monarchs, so it just gives you more immunity. Upstart, you have Stormforth, and then you have 1 Return of the Monarch. So you still have Majesty Fiend and you still have Kurez. So there are still targets on that. So in a way, like, this is part Monarch, part more tribute based. And then 2 traps. I have 2 Monarchs Erupt. Insane card. Just shuts off effects on the board. So that was my profile. Sorry. So let me know what you guys think. This is untested. This is purely just theory. So if there's something that would make sense in here, let me know, and I can look into adding it. So thanks for watching, and have a good day. Peace.